Imagine this. A small group of unelected officials holds the power to control the entire US economy. They can print money, set interest rates, and decide the fate of millions of jobs, all behind closed doors. Sounds like a conspiracy theory, right? But it's not. This is the reality of the Federal Reserve. So what's this book really about? The Lord of Easy Money dives deep into the Federal Reserve's unprecedented role in the modern economy. Author Christopher Leonard focuses on the tenure of Thomas Honig, one of the Fed's most vocal dissidents, to tell a story of power, secrecy, and unintended consequences. The book argues that since the 2008 financial crisis, the Fed has taken on an increasingly aggressive role in managing the economy. Through policies like quantitative easing and near-zero interest rates, the Fed has pumped trillions of dollars into the financial system. But here's the kicker. While these policies were meant to stabilize the economy, they've also created massive inequalities, inflated asset bubbles, and left everyday Americans vulnerable to financial instability. Let's talk about the Fed's power and why it matters. The Federal Reserve has two main tools: setting interest rates and controlling the money supply. After the 2008 crisis, the Fed slashed interest rates to historic lows and started buying up trillions of dollars in government bonds and mortgage-backed securities. This was supposed to stimulate the economy by making borrowing cheaper and encouraging spending. But here's the problem. While these policies boosted Wall Street and inflated the stock market, they didn't do much for Main Street. Leonard argues that the Fed's easy money policies have disproportionately benefited the wealthy, who own most of the stocks and assets. Meanwhile, average Americans have struggled with stagnant wages, rising housing costs, and a growing wealth gap. And it doesn't stop there. The book also warns about the long-term risks of these policies. By keeping interest rates artificially low for so long, the Fed has encouraged excessive risk-taking and debt accumulation. This could set the stage for another financial crisis, one that the Fed might not be able to fix. One of the most compelling parts of The Lord of Easy Money is its focus on the human cost of these policies. Leonard tells the story of ordinary Americans who've been left behind by the Fed's decisions. For example, he highlights how low interest rates have devastated savers, particularly retirees who rely on fixed income investments. He also explores how the Fed's policies have contributed to the decline of small businesses and the rise of corporate monopolies. Big corporations can borrow money for almost nothing. They have an unfair advantage over smaller competitors. This has led to fewer choices for consumers, fewer opportunities for entrepreneurs, and a less dynamic economy overall. Leonard doesn't offer easy answers, but he does call for greater transparency and accountability at the Fed. He argues that the central bank's decisions are too important to be made behind closed doors, without input from the public or elected officials. The book also raises important questions about the role of government in the economy. Should the Fed have so much power? And if not, who should be making these decisions? These are questions that affect all of us, and they deserve more attention than they're getting. The Lord of Easy Money is a wake-up call. It's a reminder that the decisions made by a small group of unelected officials can have a profound impact on our lives, whether we realize it or not. If you care about the economy, your financial future, or the direction of this country, this is a book you need to read. So, what do you think? Should the Fed have so much power? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the books that matter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.